Hey guys, so I had so many comments about my ears and how I made them. So I thought I would share a blog post and a video to kind of explain how I made them and what you need, what's required, etc. So first things first, you'll have to check out my blog post to find the link for the ears. But on Amazon I ordered some ears. They look like this. They're really flimsy. But it's an easy fix, which I'll explain. So you'll just buy them on Amazon. They're really cheap. There comes like about 13 ears in there. So make sure you check back to my blog post to find the link for those. So once you buy your ears, you'll want to go to your local craft store. We went to Hobby Lobby to buy all of your supplies. Now, you're going to need some sort of fabric or paper to cover the ears, so like the background of it. You'll also need something to go along the sides, like some sort of string. See how I have that string? On this one I also have some string to go on the sides to cover up and crisp up those edges. And then you'll also need some little trinkets and stuff to put on to decorate. So when we went to Hobby Lobby, I really had only planned on having my Pixar Pier ears and then my Moana ears. And I thought I would make another one, but I really had no idea. So when we got to Hobby Lobby, we saw this cute paper, black and white striped, and my mom was like, that would be the cutest pirates. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing it. So I stole her idea. And we both ended up doing pirates ones too because the paper was so cute. So once you get there, just keep your options open because there's so many things that you can do. That's the fun thing. I love Hobby Lobby because you can find everything. So like with this one, we were trying to find a skull and bones, like little trinket jewelry piece to put in the middle, and they didn't have one. We were dying. So like skull and bones is pretty popular, I feel like, compared to other things they had at Hobby Lobby. Like, what the heck? But we ended up finding this. Thought it was a little cheesy at first, but then we kind of fixed it up a little bit and it turned out cute. So just kind of play around. Like this was in the jewelry section, this little chain, just cute little things, jewelry section, flowers. So grab as much as you can. Now let me say you can never have too much, so just get everything you feel like you would need, maybe more, and then you can go back and return things you didn't use, and that's what I did. So once you get back home, where's my ears? You will need to cut out, I just did this one like really fast, your paper or your fabric. Now you can outline it with a pencil or you can just cut it. Like I just literally went like this and cut the paper around it because you honestly want it to be a little big, because what you're going to do is you're going to take your hot glue gun, or you can use, like, you try E600 or just a really strong glue. You're going to glue it on, and then you're going to want to fold it over that edge a little bit and glue it to that edge, that big edge around. And then if you have too much, then you can go back through and cut it and kind of make it more perfected. Now, if you didn't have enough, then you get stuck with, let me show you, like, see this edge? How there's some black on there? That's because I didn't cut enough. And then I was like, oh crap. So very do-it-yourself and homemade, obviously. So that will hopefully help you, a little tip. So once you glue those on, you're going to have 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Then, and you kind of cut them up, crisp them up. You're going to crisp them up even more by kind of filling in these edges with some sort of string. Now I did this one. Look how cute it is for Moana. I thought it was so like island looking. Just to cover up those edges and outline. You know, like when you're coloring and you have to outline, it's kind of the same thing. You want to outline just to crisp it up and give it a better look. So once you do that, you have your edges, then you can start adding in all your little pieces, like your little jewelry pieces. These, I took one off. I'm going to explain how to make that. These were actually right there. That was a bracelet, an old bracelet that I was like, I'll just cut up and that, because it was kind of island feeling. I was like, oh, it's so cute. Probably got these in like somewhere with a beach, because that's what it reminds me of. And then I just kind of made it my own. So the Heart of Te Fiti. So I bought some paper that I was just going to cut up and make it look like the Heart of Te Fiti. But I got home and I had Play-Doh. So what I did for this, I took my Play-Doh and I kind of made it in the shape of a rock, you know. And then I took a pencil and I did a little swirl through it to kind of replica the Heart of Te Fiti. And then after that, because it's neon green, I took watercolors and I took probably one of the blues, and just dotted it in and kind of colored it in. So that way my Heart of Te Fiti looked more like the greenish blue it does in the movie. And if you notice, I love the watercolor because if you look at the Heart of Te Fiti from Moana, it has kind of different colors to it. And so it's kind of like greens and blues. So I was like, oh, that's so cute. It does look like the Heart of Te Fiti. So, and I just did a swirl. You can make it like more like that little wave looking swirl if you wanted to. Super cute. And I mean, this is a side note, but you can make like a necklace out of these or make a Heart of Te Fiti with Play-Doh. So I'll probably be doing that pretty soon here. And then also from Hobby Lobby, I got some leaves and then just glued them on right here. And then some flowers to fill it in. So this one turned out so cute. I was so excited. I love that one. And then we just bought bows. Like we just did super homemade, like threw things together fast. Like you can make your own bows, but we just wanted to like buy them and then just do it fast and make them. So yeah. And then this, I just bought letters and cut them out on, I don't know what this stuff is called. But yeah, so you really can do whatever you want with it. That's a fun thing. You pick a theme and then you kind of just roll with it. Figure out, let your creative juices flow. Figure out what will work best. So super fun, super easy. I'm trying to think if you would have any other questions about how I made them. Pretty basic. I mean, like you can tell they're super homemade, but that's what was fun about it. And I'm glad we did it because I feel like it would be like even a fun thing to do before every Disney trip, some sort of kind of tradition. So super fun. Let me know if you have any questions. You'll probably want to check out my blog post too, because I might talk about other things. Oh yeah, one thing. Use a glue gun. You will need lots of glue sticks. Like seriously, we went through so many. And mine's just a little guy. He's just tiny. So I went through probably like 10 of them. Just kidding. Probably not 10. Little less than 10. That was an over-exaggeration. But you'll need a lot of supplies. So like I said, have a lot available. If you don't use everything, you can either save it or just take it back to the store. So yeah, so fun. Let me know if you have questions. Comment on my blog. Comment on my Instagram. You can DM me, ask me questions. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching.